Hello, this is Patrick from XPression. I'd like to show you a new piece of software from XPression, the XPression Status Client. Now, we're on a computer on my network, and what we're looking at here is the XPression Monitor Admin tool. This is a piece of software that you would install on your XPression hardware or software-based systems, and this allows you to publish information to your SNMP monitoring software that you use to monitor multiple computers on your network. This will feed information to your SNMP monitoring tools. We don't provide those tools, we just provide a client that lets you poke at them so that you can send updates, information, system health, things like that. I'm going to go ahead and close this, but I want to show you something that capitalizes on top of that. I'm going to go to my Start menu, and I've already got this installed here. So I'm going to go to XPression, I'm going to find something called Status Client. I'm going to open that and launch the application. Now what you're going to see here looks like a blank slate, and it kind of is, because I haven't really done anything to set it up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go under File, click Settings, and I have it set to auto broadcast on my network. And what this is for, I'm basically looking at the VLAN that I have all my XPression systems on, and it's anywhere between 0 to 192.168.86.255 in my office. So I'm going to click OK. Now, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come over where it says Clients, and I'm going to tell the system to auto discover clients. And right away what you're going to see is all the particular computers that are on my network on that LAN that I'm looking for. Again, the broadcast address list. If you're into IT, you'll know what that means and you'll be great. What you're going to see here, these are all those systems and they can be activated. I'm going to click Add Selected Clients because they're all checked. And again, here I can unselect or select all, or I can individually select and deselect them. I'm going to add my selected clients, and look at this. I now have them all here. Now this is something I want to show you really quick. I'm going to go poke at one of my servers, and I'm going to expand it. And what you're going to see on this server, I have a lot of XPression software running, and you can see that I've got some status from some of it. Well, I'm going to do myself a favor, and I'm just going to close this up for now and not going to pay much attention to it. But what I do want you to notice, I'm going to click on that box again, and I'm going to do some choices over here. I can start all my processes on that box, which are XPression. I can stop all my XPression processes. I can do an upgrade, I can do TeamViewer, or I can reboot the machine. Now, reboot the machine is pretty obvious. I can basically force that computer to restart itself. And again, I can reach across the network to do all of this using the XPression monitor tools in the way that that's opened up to the status client. I can also stop all the XPression processes. I'm going to do something different. Instead, I'm going to click Upgrade. And it's going to tell me, do you really want to upgrade? Say, yes, I do. Now what I've done is I've downloaded some software from the tech support team at Ross Video, and I basically just have grabbed the gateway server, project server, and remote sequencer. So I'm going to take these three pieces and I'm going to click Open, and you're going to see that it's going to open this up, and it's going to tell me that I'm going to install this. So I'm going to click Start Upgrade, and what you'll watch happen down at the bottom, it's copying the files across the network, and there it's also going to start doing a remote install, and it's doing it silently. So we're waiting here. It's installed the gateway, it's installed the project server, and next it will finish that, and then it will run my XPression Flex license. And you can see I can have these set to run after installing if that's what I would like to do. There's a checkbox there. I'm not executing that at this point. Now, it's installing project server. It probably had to stop it first because I had it running. I probably should have stopped it, but it's going to do the install. And if you were on that machine, you would actually see that installer happening. And now it's installing my remote sequencer application for me. And again, what I've done on my local computer is I have a folder with all that software. Now, I'm going to go up to the menu bar here, and you can see I've got a group icon. I'm going to click Add Group. And I'm going to call this first group PCR1. I'm going to create another group and call it PCR2. I'm going to create another group and call it Art Department. Another one called Rack Room. Now, I'm going to take this computer, XPR1RU, put it into PCR1. I'm going to take number PCR2 or XPN2RU, put that into PCR1. I'm going to take the VM server and put that in the rack room. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take the LP2Me and put that here. And laptop 01 is going to go into the art department. So now I've grouped all these into different rooms. Now here's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to go to XPN1RU and XPN2RU. I'm going to click by holding down the Shift or the Control key. I'm going to upgrade the two clients. It's going to ask me if that's what I want to do, and it is. I'm going to install Flex on both of those machines. I'm going to click Open. These are both machines I want to run this on, so I'm going to click Start Upgrade. And you can see it's copying to both machines at the same time and doing the install for me across the network. So it's copying the installer, it's running the installer for me, and then it's going to finish the install and let me know that it's been completed. And there you go. So now I've just upgraded 2 machines in about 15 seconds. I'm going to go over to this laptop. I'm going to do the same thing. I could have done that all together. I decided not to. I'm going to put Flex on that computer as well. So you get the idea. I can do remote installs. That part's great. This will really speed up when we provide new software. One of the things that holds people up is it takes a long time to get these installers, and everybody's got to be on the same wavelength here and find a window to do this. Shortening the window is really an awesome feature for you to try and get this done. But now you have the ability to do all this remotely, so it does shorten your window time.